All right, question came up. How often should you post new content on your blog or your social media page? Well, updating your social media sites or your blog for that matter with fresh content is vital for you staying relevant and in front of your audience. And to me, is an important part of making sure people stay interested in what you have to offer. Out of sight, out of mind. And if you haven't posted anything in a while, people will lose interest, move on, and stop subscribing. Now, to me, there is a delicate balance between posting too often and posting not enough. So let's look at what is the balance. First, the dangers of not posting enough is because you're lacking consistency. Your followers won't find much value in what you're posting because they more than likely have read everything you put out there and gone through anything that interests them. Second, they don't know whether you're on a vacation, you're taking a break, giving up, you quit publishing content altogether. Out of sight, out of mind. Now, being inconsistent, they will forget about you, and when you do come back to posting again, they have more than likely moved on. Now, this is going to make it more difficult for you to retain your subscribers, and as I had said, pick up where you left off is a challenge. Now, lastly, from an SEO perspective, if you are blogging, not posting enough new content will make it difficult for you to rank higher in the search engines. Now, the challenges are going to be, if you are trying to make money from your blog, is it will become difficult to do so. And in saying just, if you're someone new and you're trying to establish yourself, you're going to be faced with a lot of challenges. Now, on the flip side of the coin, the dangers of posting too much. Look, this sounds like a great idea. Posting too often, though, people will become overwhelmed. They're going to get annoyed because their inbox is going to get flooded by emails from you. And this is especially true if you're using email alerts, which means you're going to get a notification every time you post something new. Now, you do this several times a day, it's not going to be long before people start leaving you. Now, in addition, because you are writing so frequently, your posts are probably more than likely going to be short and not relevant. And I do know from fact that it's tough to come up with engaging content, because if your content isn't engaging, it doesn't hold much value, and people will unsubscribe, which defeats the whole purpose of why you're doing this. Now, lastly, posting too often is also taxing on you, and the quality of your content suffers as a result. So what is the balance? How often should you post? Well, the frequency at which you post probably depends on your niche. For example, if it's news-based, then it makes sense to publish several times a day. However, for most of us, around 1 to 2 times per week is generally enough. First, it's a schedule that can be easily maintained, and this is something I spoke about in the previous video, why you should have a content strategy, because consistency is your friend. Therefore, your post will not be short nor insignificant, and the goal is to create content or provide information that provides some form of value for your readers. So one good post, in my opinion, per week meeting this criteria is far superior to writing frequently with no substance. And again, as I mentioned in that same video, your content doesn't always have to be in text format. You can use video, or you could do a predominantly image-based post if that works for you. Just be creative, and I'll see you next time.